It is Sunday. I don't know the date. It could be the 25th. I don't know. I don't know. I just mowed the back portion of the cemetery, formerly known as the Mexican allotment, now known as Section E. And it looks like Frankenstein performed surgery on this grass. But it's really hard to mow this section, even though this section, when I have all the names of the burials on an Excel spreadsheet and matched to the original list of known burials, this section of the cemetery is most perfectly lined out, even better than the front section. The row here, right alongside the road, the very first row is 10, and it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way back. And then it's row 10, number 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes that way. And where that list says these people are, they're there. And it's been like that since 1904, 1906. And it's absolutely perfect. However, because it curves around, it's hard to mow this section. And I'm told by someone to just go back and forth, just go in the square, just go left and right. It's not that easy. You are constantly coming head to head with the headstone. And so my best practice is I make circles around the headstones. I make circles, ever getting wider, ever widening circles, and then I finish by squaring everything up. But even though I had my mower serviced, you still see little bald spots here and there. That's because there's so many holes out here. There's so many holes that you're bounce. It's exhausting. When you're done, you're just rattled, absolutely rattled. But every time you bounce, your massive fatness is slamming down on those shocks, and you're going to get a little bald spot. But my thing is I don't care. I don't care. The cemetery's mowed. At least this section is mowed. And I'm sorry it looks like Bride of Frankenstein, but the grass is mowed. And in less than a day, it's not going to look so bad. It's going to grow a little bit. And you see the circles around that one and that one? I like the circles. And it's easier. This guy tells me it's easier to do squares. Nah, it's easier to do circles. You don't have to constantly be making right angles. But I have worked really hard this week delivering groceries. Last week I did 38 orders. This week I did 40. Pretty proud of myself, but I am knackered. So I enjoyed coming out to the cemetery. It's rare that I can come out here and be left alone. And I was left alone. I was able to enjoy this. I don't know what this is. What is that? What in the world? And it's just a little pile of debris from when they mowed. That's all it is. But it's very serene out here. I'm very proud of how well we've been keeping it up. I am so grateful to Lionel Basel for the benches and the gazebo. And look at the water tank. We don't have running, city water, so to speak. But love the bushes. I can't remember. I think they're oleander. But when they get watered, you see the first ones are more lush and flowerful then you go to the end and they're peonies, because by the time you get to like the 6th, 7th, 8th bush, you're exhausted. So I keep meaning to come out here and really water starting from the other end first. It's beautiful out here. A lot of these trees, like especially this one I'm looking at here, and the big one directly across on the other side of that pink headstone. Oh, and a third one, but I can't remember where. I have eye bolts drilled into the trees so that people can tether their dogs when they come out here. And we're happy for people to come out here. We're happy for them to come with their dogs. I do not care that I mowed over some doggy poop. Don't care. I'm happy that people were out here. Lucy makes these beautiful little memorials here and there, and she put these here for the babies in the cemetery. There's many babies in this cemetery, just like every cemetery all over the world. So I am heading to my friend Pam's house, but I'm social distancing. I'm only stopping by long enough to drop off some ice chests that we used at the Links and Drinks and hand over all the cash that we earned. We made $449 selling sausages literally days before this pandemic shut everything down. So once everything's back open again, we've had that test, that dry run of a test of the Links and Drinks, and we know now that it's successful. Thank you, Lloyd Griffith from Liberty. Thank you for the idea. So next time we do it, we're going to have double the supplies. Our goal, I can't remember, I think we wanted to sell 100, and I think we sold 98 or more. I can't remember exactly. But now that we know we can do it, and now that we know what we're doing, we're going to try to double or triple that. So, but we're not going to do it till fall, because it is going to be hot soon. It's beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful. 71 degrees, 11 a.m. I'm done. I'm heading to Pam's to drop this stuff off. Then I'm going to go home, take a shower, and I might put myself on the schedule and do a couple deliveries tonight. We'll see how I feel. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.